what's it, guys? And so with the Godzilla vs Kong that came out way back in 2021, and with the sequel that was confirmed for that film, and it's been a long time since we got any news about the next Godzilla and Kong film. Well, yesterday, Legendary dropped a little teaser for what we expect, and the official title for what the next Godzilla and Kong sequel will be in the Monsterverse as well. And so in this video, we were breaking down this little teaser, and even with the title revealed, and for what the title means for the next film, and with some plot details that were revealed, and for what we expect from the next Godzilla and Kong sequel, and that is going to be in the Monsterverse as well, and continuing that as well. And so if you're new to the channel and don't something like this, be sure to subscribe, hit the bell, so miss out on future videos like this. And so let's get into it. And so yesterday, out of nowhere, Legendary decided to drop a little teaser about what we expect for next Godzilla and Kong film, and what we can see here is the new threat that Godzilla and Kong are going to be going up against, and we can see the two heads of both the Godzilla and King Kong, and with its official title, and that's revealed to be a Godzilla X Kong, the New Empire. And now for what we can tell by its title is that with the X right in the middle of there, is that this isn't going to be a Godzilla versus Kong film from where we saw a Godzilla and King Kong like fight out and having a showdown in the film. Instead, this will be a Godzilla and a King Kong film where we're going to see these two teaming up together and to take down this threat. And with this the villain that we have here for the sequel, it looks like to be like a species like related to a King Kong, but like even though with this title and teaser, it looks totally sick from what we can look forward to for next Godzilla film, for next Godzilla and King Kong film that is set in the Monsterverse. And with its official plot synopsis that was released for this film, and it says that this is the latest entry in the Monsterverse for franchise follows up the explosive showdown of Godzilla vs Kong with an all-new cinematic adventure pitting the almighty Kong and the fearsome Godzilla against a colossal undiscovered threat hidden within our world, challenging their very existence and our own. The epic new film will delve further into the histories of these titans, their origins, and the mysteries of Skull Island and beyond, while uncovering the mythic battle that have forged these extraordinary beings and tied up to the humankind forever. And now, with that official plot synopsis, and it says here in between these lines that they're going to explore more between these titans with Godzilla and King Kong, and even with these solo projects that we have had Godzilla and King Kong in, from Godzilla to Kong the Skull Island, and Godzilla King of the Monsters, and to Godzilla vs Kong, where we saw them having an epic showdown, and that was like a big movie event. And now even with this Godzilla and Kong film where we see them team up together, and even with these ordered stories, and with these solo projects that I dive into the order stories of these titans. But now I feel like with this next film, they're going to dive deeper into these titans of both Godzilla and King Kong, and probably explore more of a Hollow Earth, and even exploring a Skull Island. That was the movie with Tom Hiddleston, and even with that movie Kong Skull Island. So maybe we explore more of that as well. And even with this movies that we're releasing, we decided to release on March 15th of 2024. So that is like spring of next year. So this is a pretty exciting stuff, especially for what's coming for the next film. And even with the Godzilla vs Kong, I found that movie to be really good. And even with that film that was about Kong who's trying to find his new home, and that was with that little girl that she was trying to communicate with Kong by using American Sign Language, and it also explored a Hollow Earth. So maybe they explore more of that in the next film. And on top of that, with like the next Godzilla and Kong film, it was rumored to have the son of Kong, but that will most likely not be the case, because this is going to be a Godzilla and Kong team up film, and they're going to be going up against a new threat, and that we're going to be exploring so much more with these titans, and even learning more about where they came from, and besides from those solo products. And now that we have team up film of both Godzilla and King Kong, that we can explore more of where where they came from, and the origin stories as well, and even learning more about the thread, and even with its backstory as well. So this is a pretty exciting to see, especially for where these Titans came from. And yeah, with all this gets me so excited for next Godzilla and Kong film. That's going to be set within the MonsterVerse, and even continuing that, and even having a Godzilla and Kong team up film, and with the director Adam Wingard who directed the last film, who's going to be attached to this one. So we're going to explore a lot more with these Titans, and a lot about the story, and with this new thread they're going up against, maybe to explore his origin, with its species that's sort of be related to King Kong, but I guess we'll explore more in this next film. But it's just like a small taste of things to come, especially what to look forward to for next year, as we're gonna have a new Godzilla and Kong film as well. And so that's gonna be the first video. Let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments down below, and what your thoughts on this Godzilla and Kong title reveal, its plot synopsis, and what your hopes and predictions are for next Godzilla and Kong film as well. Let me know in the comments down below. You can give this video a like and subscribe to turn on notifications about future videos. And for live updates, always follow me on Twitter. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.